Born the way you're born. Come on.
Yeah.
Have you not learned that?
Wait, is it?
What?
Are you ready?
I'm sorry, who's on vote for her?
I am.
You better swallow that cookie so you can actually speak.
At last, my love has come along. The earliest memory I have of me singing was age 2, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, completely in tune. I was praised for my singing for as long as I can remember. I sang in the shower, sang on stage, sang in church. I knew how to play the role of a Christian to a T. Congregation members would come up to me after church and compliment me on how filled with the Spirit I looked. Perks of being an actress. My parents were conservative in their beliefs and morals, especially when it came to boys, relationships, and sex. I've had to battle the good girl, bad girl notion all my life. In my family, sex wasn't discussed. By the time my parents tried to give me the talk, it was too late. I'd already been corrupted by this book about the body I discovered at the book fair in 4th grade at Christian school, complete with anatomically correct diagrams about how the penis and the vagina fit together like a puzzle. Naturally, I had to tell my friends. The rule was no dating until you're 16. My parents even got me a purity ring. I don't know where it is. My lonely days are over. In 3rd grade, I met my first best friend. He was my first real best friend, who was a boy. We had play dates with The Sims, watching American Idol, karaoke. Even our moms became close, and we went on a cruise together within the next year. But most importantly, he introduced me to the world of musical theater. I auditioned for my first show with Isaac. Oliver Twist. Of course, Isaac was Oliver. He was destined to be a star. I admired him, and I even thought we'd get married someday. He turned out to be gay. Duh. To do, to dramatize, to reproduce are some of the elementary structures of embodiment. With theater, my eyes finally became open to difference, to diversity. Difference I wasn't taught to accept in church. And life is like a song. Singing was my thing. My music teacher was so invested in me, I was her mini-me. She had my whole life mapped out. But what did I want? I was told singing was my God-given gift, my destiny. I felt I had no choice other than to embrace that identity. You could call it foreclosure. Senior year, picture me donning a habit and a rosary. I was Mother Abbess in The Sound of Music. A dream that would need all the love you could give every day of your life for as long as you live. A dream that will need all the love you can give every day of your life for as long as you live. Every day of my life for as long as I live. For as long as I live. For as long as I live. Did I really want to be an opera singer for the rest of my life? I should have asked myself that question before auditioning for college music programs. I was accepted into 3 out of the 4 schools I applied to, but not UNCG. But I went anyway. My church choir music director warned me the risks of going to UNCG. It's too liberal. It's full of homosexuals. Perhaps that's the very reason that attracted me to the school in the first place. Line.
But I wasn't accepted.
But I wasn't accepted. My new music teacher, line.
I started taking private lessons.
I started taking private lessons at the collegiate level to prepare to re-audition. It was time to buck up if I really wanted in. But my new teacher demanded changes, big changes, to my entire lifestyle. Every aspect of my life had to change. The way I walk, the way I talk, in a more ladylike tone. The way I sleep, the way I stand. I was only 18. My focus wasn't there. For the first time, I could be out as late as I wanted, and I didn't have to wake up for church on Sunday. I partied a lot. I was entranced by the freedom. Oh yeah, at last. After a while, my teacher began to notice a plateau in my progress. My focus wasn't there. My focus was booze, blunts, boys, girls. Enter moratorium, active stage exploring identity, but has not yet made a commitment. I knew I was attracted to girls, but being gay is unnatural, said my parents. Marriage is between a man and a woman, said my church. Line.
Not until I went to college.
Not until I went to college did I finally get in touch with my erotic.
I was frustrated.
I was frustrated, getting drunk on the weekends, making out with my girlfriends drunk. Just fuck a girl already was my best friend Alyssa's advice. She was tired of me not knowing what I want. Did I really not know what I want? Or was I suppressing my desire? Family and church taught me that only by the suppression of the erotic can a woman truly be strong. Who wants that kind of strength? The skies above are blue. My heart was wrapped up in clover. The night I looked at you. The night I looked at her. Her name was Allie. She told me I was beautiful, and she wanted to show me off to the world. She took me on dates, took me to parties, introduced me to her friends. I was embarrassed to hold her hand in public. Line.
I wasn't ready.
I was scared.
I wasn't ready. I was scared. People would know I was different. I thought of my parents, and I broke it off with Allie. My new voice teacher was honest with me, brutally honest. What is your passion? What do you love? I stared back blankly. At that moment, the world I knew came crashing down. I quit singing. I changed my major to English because I liked poetry. I was fine for a while, but I began to feel empty. I felt like I had failed myself, my family, and my teacher. Line.
I found a dream.
Oh. I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I could call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I never known. Staying out late, getting high, was thrilling, but it got old fast, and I was left alone with my feelings. So I began to write. Writing became my new form of expression when I shut singing out of my life.
I was on a constant
I was on a constant quest to find something, the one, to make me whole. I didn't. I learned that you have to love yourself first before anybody could love me. I decided to stop hating myself. I decided to stop dwelling in the past and to accept myself for who I am today. I decided that it's up to me to start my day off with a smile. Oh, yeah, you smile, you smile. Oh, and then the spell's cast. And here we are in heaven. For you